This is Raleigh to Rome, your source for what's happening in our diocese and throughout the world. I'm Billy Atwell. This is your October 3rd news brief. In this week's report, religious sisters gather for an Appreciation Day. 2 upcoming events kick off Respect Life Month. Pope Francis had a special message for the elderly, and pets are blessed during a feast of St. Francis of Assisi celebration. "20 women religious gathered on Saturday for the annual Sisters Appreciation Day. Bishop Burbidge celebrated Mass at Our Lady of Lourdes. He thanked them for their service and spoke about how they bring God's presence into the world. The group shared lunch and a discussion with the bishop. 41 sisters serve in our diocese, and they represent 17 different communities. You'll be able to learn more about the consecrated religious life soon. The Holy Father announced Year of Consecrated Life to be celebrated from November 2014 till February 2016. The diocese will have educational resources and videos available beginning late next month. October is Respect Life Month, and this weekend brings 2 important events that you'll want to check out. The Benefit for Life Gala is happening tonight in Raleigh and benefits Birth Choice, Project Rachel, Gabriel Project, and Family Honor. Sunday brings the annual Respect Life Mass, which takes place at St. Mary, Mother of the Church in Garner at 10 a.m. For more information about Respect Life Month, visit dioceseofraleigh.org and click on Human Life and Dignity in the Office section for calendar information, a list of current events, as well as news. When Pope Benedict XVI resigned from the papacy, it was the first time such a decision had been made in nearly 600 years. So the dynamic of having a Pope Emeritus as well as an acting Holy Father is uncommon in the Church. Pope Francis made it very clear recently, however, how much he appreciates having Pope Emeritus Benedict in Rome. Here's what Pope Francis had to say.
Specialmente la presenza del Papa Emerito Benedetto XVI. Io ho detto tante volte che mi piaceva tanto che lui abitasse qui in Vaticano, perché era come avere il nonno saggio a casa. Grazie.
Pope Francis went on to talk about how the elderly are not always viewed with such admiration and appreciation. He even went so far as to say that discarding the elderly into facilities that are more like prisons than homes is similar to a hidden euthanasia.
Quante volte si scartano gli anziani con atteggiamento di abbandono che sono una vera e propria eutanasia nascosta. È l'effetto di quella cultura dello scarto che fa molto male al nostro mondo.
And finally, from hamsters to horses, we know pets are wonderful companions, but did you ever think to have them blessed? Well, this Saturday, October 4th, the feast day of St. Francis of Assisi, Bishop Burbidge will bless animals at St. Francis of Assisi Catholic Church in Raleigh, beginning at 9:30 a.m. St. Francis, who is the patron saint of animals and ecology, lived in Italy in the 12th and 13th centuries and wrote the Canticle of Creatures. We spoke with Father Stephen Patty, the newly installed pastor at St. Francis of Assisi, about the Canticle of Creatures as well as about the tradition of blessing animals.
So there's a deep insight in his Canticle of the Creatures into what it means as people of faith to be people who take care of the created world around us. And I think that's one of the great insights of that prayer. So the blessing of the animals is kind of an outgrowth of the way Francis was, certainly with animals and with all of creation. They reflect the dignity and the goodness of God.
That's all for this edition of Raleigh to Rome. Be sure to like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter and Instagram, and you can watch our videos anytime at dioceseofraleigh.org/videos.